Alright, now I've tried so many times to make this freaking video. I'm just gonna make it. But I'm going to be baking today at Daisy's Baking Corner. I have barrettes in for y'all and earrings. I made my nails, or painted my nails, and I have a nice top on for y'all. Look at me. Anyways, so I'm gonna try to bake today. I have compiled several recipes that I'm trying to focus on. I've done my research. The thing with baking that no one tells you, except for if you're like an expert and you've been baking for years, is you have to do your research on recipes, because yeah, that looks easy to make, but you need the things in your pantry to make that. I love Pinterest for that because it's literally just a compiled thing of everything you need. Making what is it called, croissant rolls. I really want to try making that, so I'm gonna be making croissant rolls, and I'm going to be making an apple strudel type of cake, because we do have apples and it's a very basic recipe. So I'm just going to show you what I pinned. Hey there, all you cool cats and kittens. So basically, this is me talking for legit 15 minutes about the recipes that I found on Pinterest. Like I am some Betty Crocker wannabe. So yeah, I found a croissant recipe. You can find that on Pinterest on my goodies board. And I ended up being too lazy to make the croissants today. So that's going to be in another video. Go ahead and comment down below what you think. But then I ended up doing this apple bread recipe that had very basic stuff. So it says prep time, it takes 10 minutes. Cook time is 50 minutes. And total time is 1 hour. So that's kind of impressive if that's actually true. But it says the same thing, the same ingredients. And then, so I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. 350! Because it says that. Grease and flour a 9x5 inch loaf pan. I do not have a loaf pan. And I'm going to... Oh! My ring light! Sorry, I thought this is probably a better angle, but that's a struggle. I don't know. Ingredient first, or this thingy first. So it says you just need flour and sugar to make a cake. Honestly, I just gotta start getting my hands dirty and do it. So first of all, let me get all of my ingredients out. Break out the tank top. It's summer, please. It's a summer. Anyway, baking powder. Oh my gosh, I have almond flour. I know I need brown sugar and ground cinnamon. Love Target. So sugar and flour. Flour is sugar. Mix the cookies. Need apple, eggs. Wow, okay, I think that's it. So let's get started on baking. Just rinse it off and I'm gonna go ahead and start peeling it. Before I go into the time lapse, first of all, I found a peeler. What? Time lapse. Okay, so just chop up one apple. I feel like I'm gonna end up chopping up more because this just looks so little. So I'm gonna chop up another apple. Chop, 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 but chop. Chop, 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 chop. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, so finally chopped up these apples. It didn't take that long. I've been watching a YouTube video, but about like 8 minutes. So I do think the lady in the was over exaggerating that it was gonna take 10 minutes. It's not gonna take 10 minutes. It's gonna take a little bit longer than that. Look at this. Wow, like this is, I'm giving you excellence here. My handy dandy laptop. Grease the pan. Did not do that, but I don't like a grease pan. 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar. Teaspoon. Where's my teaspoons? This bowl for my apple shreddings that I used to put the cinnamon in. Okay, do you guys notice the maximum effort that I'm putting into here? I even have music, okay? Music. Alright. I I just finished up mixing the brown sugar and cinnamon together in a bowl, so I'm gonna set that aside. Combine white sugar, butter until smooth. So this is gonna take a longer process, but I'm gonna do another time lapse and put it in this bowl. It says combine white sugar and butter until smooth. It's not super smooth, but you know, it's kind of there. I don't know. It's like not dough. It says add eggs and vanilla and continue to beat in medium speed until combined. I have my eggs, and I guess I'll just go ahead and do another time lapse. So everything seems fine and dandy until, as you can see, my phone is now covered in goo, and I was in pure shock. Like, look at me. So I'm not sure what the time lapse showed, but my phone for sure fell into the bowl. So that tells me I definitely need to, I don't know. Okay, so I kind of found another way to do this. If you can't tell, you are in my cabinet. You are now a part of my cabinetry, but you're also on a basket. So if it does fall, it'll fall in the basket and not in the bowl, hopefully. Okay, back to the time lapse. So now the mixture is beaten pretty well, and so now it's just requiring for us to add the milk, the flour, and I think the extra other stuff. Okay, I switched up the music. Just wanted to give you guys a party that you well deserve, but just appreciate Dippy socks right now. Just look at them. Just wow. Going to butter the pan, and also I'm gonna do my cheat and use canola oil for my pan, and a little bit of flour it just a bit, kind of spread it the edges because we already know it's gonna get all over, honey. Okay, so now the next step is kind of the assembly. For half of the batter on the bottom of the pan, so I'm gonna do that part. Ooh, girl, I said I liked it messy, but not that messy now. Batter in the bottom of the pan. They're still doing construction out here, even though there's a pandemic happening. Okay. Anyways, so sticky batter, girl. On the recipe to spread the apple, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray the apple. After that, pour half the batter into a prepared pan, cover with half of the apples. What? Okay, well, kind of messed that up already. It's fine. But we are gonna pack, it says sprinkle with half sugar and cinnamon mixture. So I do have that we made in the beginning. So now it's kind of fully covered. And I'm gonna use the rest of the batter and pour it on. So as I am mixing this, I start to have a tingle in my throat and things kind of go down south. Now, this is my warning for my sensitive viewers. This coffee cake, so I think that's... Now, as I proceed to the bathroom, I'll spare you the details of what dramatically happened. Let's just say um, that tingle was more than just tingle. I have no idea what caused this dramatic reaction of mine, but I know the toilet was very pleased with my decision of that day. So, um, hopefully this was all just a wild thing that we can all just look past, moving forward into my baking endeavors. Anyways, I do not know what just happened there. So first of all, I do want to say that, wow, this music change is great. Am I right? Also, I did wash my hands. Don't worry. I washed my hands after all the things that happened. But right now, I just want to explain what's going on. I added my second layer of batter and added the brown sugar and the little bit of apples that I have left, and placed it on top. And then I just put it in the oven at 350 and just let it do its thing. So I decided to take a quick break because that was a lot that just happened. So yeah, I'll catch back with you when the apple is done, and then I might work on croissants if I'm feeling like it. So yeah. Okay, now that you can kind of see a little bit better lighting, and it's kind of not as clean, or not as clean of a cut, but you can kind of see the crumblies. It's very nice. It's a nice sponge texture. You can see the apple mixture right here. It's just a yummy, I like it. The texture is really good and yummy, and the crust, the brown sugar crust, really added something different to it. So, and it tastes. So yeah, I definitely recommend this recipe to anyone.